Welcome back, everybody, to episode of
You
It's on Us podcast.
Oh, do we clap?
What? No. Sometimes we don't need to clap.
Okay.
Are we not clapping? There you go.
That's fine.
I like that.
That's fine.
Picasso.
I like it.
But welcome back, everybody.
You're
Third episode with some visuals.
Mm-hmm.
We getting out there.
In your eye sockets.
Nobody's crashing the cast today. Everybody was here,
Mm-hmm.
so that's always good. But everybody, how's everything going this week, fellas?
My ankle's a little sore. I'm sure you know why, Jake.
Care to elaborate?
You know,
For the viewers at home.
we're now into golfing, or me personally, I'm getting into golfing now. And you know, we were on the course yesterday, having a great time. We were probably about 3 holes in.
3 holes in, yeah.
You know, Jacob's not having the best day.
Struggling. Do my club a couple times.
I guess golf etiquette, right?
Etiquette.
Etiquette. So like how far was I? Probably like 50 feet in front of you.
You're like,
Hold on,
At
wait.
least.
You said 40 yards. You saying 50 feet. That's the difference.
what would you
I was
say?
probably about like a good 50 feet in front
50
of him.
feet. Okay.
At least.
Off into almost the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pee too. That's why I was in the woods.
But you can say that where my ball was lined up where your cart was and where you were sitting, correct?
No.
You don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of.
Thank you, John.
I
Okay.
will say kind of.
But the
I'm a
broad, how much field he had to
how
hit.
much field I had to.
Technically, you were supposed to kind of Jacob, you were kind of supposed to get on the green. You were gonna.
I was already in the rough.
You were in the rough.
Yes,
So why would
I
you
needed-
stay in the rough, hitting straight in the rough? You hit on the fairway.
Hypothetically, you are out the way.
I'm out the way. I shouldn't even
At
be
that
in
point,
your.
yes.
But proper golf etiquette says if you are in front of somebody hitting, you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be.
Moral of
behind
the story.
somebody.
Let me see the handbook.
Yeah. Moral of the story. Jacob beamed a ball, line drive to my ankle.
Terrible.
So I'm a little banged up, but
Terrible.
you know it was a good
Hey,
day
it was all
yesterday.
swelled up. Is it still swelled?
No, it's.
Are you really
going
about
down
to
now.
Google golf etiquette? Do you know how to spell etiquette? It's with an E-T, not E-D.
Oh god. Eddie Kate, you put in there.
Etiquette.
It's one of my favorite words, actually.
It knew it though. It knew it. Google.
Take your
Google
time, but
knows
not
all.
too much. Lose the game. Can be
Respect the
frustrating.
green.
Respect the green. Look,
Watch where you stand.
So this is an unwritten
watch
rule.
where you
pretty
stand.
much,
I was
Jacob?
way out the way.
No, you were not.
So you intentionally
My-
hit me. Then,
no.
what you saying? You
No.
try to teach me a lesson.
No,
about not being
where
in
my
the way.
ball was at. I sliced it. I sliced it your direction because I didn't hit it at all.
He did slice. I will say it.
So, and you're not supposed to be in front of somebody as they're hitting it, no matter how far out the way or not, because we've all seen yesterday how crazy your ball can go. You can hit it too close to the shaft and it's going to pull left. You can open face it and it's going to pull right.
But so you
and
know
who-
this information.
Who hit the golf cart yesterday?
What?
Who hit a golf cart?
Oh, I did twice.
Did you really?
Twice.
That was
Twice.
that was on the first hole. I think.
But
Yes.
again, he was 15 feet in front of me,
Right.
and I'm trying to hit like.
Well, technically, in a PGA tour, there's people in front of you when you hit. So you have to adjust to not hitting
you're off
people.
to the side. But
So
also on
what-
the PGA Tour, you can't have a cart though either.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're saying you can't. It's not proper etiquette to have people in front of you when people are in front of
Okay.
people all the time when they golf.
That's fair. But they're professionals and they have a better
they're
directional
gonna guide
shot
the ball. Yeah.
that opposed to somebody like me or you that do it as a
right,
hobby.
but you still do. You have done something like active wise in front of people, and people kind of know to like.
give you your space.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I feel where you're coming from. I feel where you're coming from. I feel where both of you coming from.
Okay.
But your logic isn't like the right logic.
That's fair.
Don't stand in front of you, but there's going to be somebody in front of you at all times.
Yes, but and how we golf, and if you have a cart, it's usually practice to just stay behind the person that's hitting. So,
Okay, see, that's
so you
that's
don't
what I don't know.
so you don't
Yeah.
have issues like getting beamed with a golf ball in your ankle.
Forward. He doesn't yell forward until
But you know what I mean?
And
Because
that motherfucker's at your
he
ankle.
halfway at my ankle.
when I think of that, I think of you're yelling at somebody who's already in front of you. That's what that's for,
Exactly,
right?
which I'm in front of you.
For,
so
that's what that's for.
But I'm not saying y'all, but there is, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like for the people that are
or
already,
if you shank it over to the other fairway.
Right.
For
So is the magic word always forward? Can
Yes.
you like say any other word? Can
you
it
can
be
say,
like,
"Watch out."
or like huzzah? Like
If you were to say "Huzzah," then you gonna get motherfuckers' attention.
If
So
I hear that shit on the golf course, I just know something's wrong.
Huzzah.
I was that in the way on purpose.
Like Huzzah is a wizard out here or some
I'm
shit.
looking around.
I'm looking for a genie or something. Like Hello? Huzzah.
I can hear that shit.
Huzzah, head ass.
No, but yeah.
I just might pull that out
but-
when I go with you guys.
But you see
man.
what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
There is somebody technically always in front of you,
Right.
whether you do know that person or not.
Hey, hit up the comment section. Let us what you think about the situation. If I'm right or in the wrong, or if Asha's in the wrong. Or
I'm
right.
in the right for sure.
You're
mean,
both
that's
in the
fine.
right.
I'm
both
in
in
the
the right.
I'm in the
fair.
right, but you gotta learn. You gotta know how to golf. I only been golfing 2 times.
2 times, and you're so
And I
much
won
better than me.
twice.
Oh my goodness. 'Cause
He's
you're
been golfing for how long?
You're a fucking athlete, okay?
That has
Nothing
golf
to
is
do
not
with
an
it.
athletic.
It's not.
It's
Because
a
old
mind
men,
thing.
old men
It's a
who are
mind thing.
unathletic can beat you guys.
But that's because they've had years and years
Because
of
it's a
dedication.
mind
so that's
thing.
no excuse then, because you have years and years of experience on him.
But I've naturally never been that good.
You
I've
looking for
gotten
crutches
lucky.
and they're all broken.
Damn. Ooh.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
damn.
I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Damn, I'm
for sure.
done with that. I'm done now.
Damn.
Yeah, nothing else to say.
That's poetic right there. Let's take a moment. All right.
But yeah, so
Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
So on a list of topics that we have for this week, we have different questions with I screenshot from TikTok, conversation starters, and then John hit us with some random topics. So this episode is going to be real fun.
I want to talk about the dream one first.
The dream one, okay. So elaborate on that. Yeah, read it out.
Where is it at?
What is a dream you had?
Oh yeah, what is a dream you had recent that you can remember, or just a constant dream that you always have? Because I
That's
told
fair.
you that I have a constant dream all the time. Michael Myers is in my dreams all the fucking time. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, where I'm at. I feel like he's always just watching me.
Did he traumatize you as a child?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that's why.
why.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the story?
Yeah.
So
I do.
we lived on Oberlin Avenue. I was probably like maybe 7th grade. I don't know if I told the story or not on here.
I think
I was at your house when this happened.
No, you weren't.
I 90%.
No, you weren't.
No.
No, you weren't.
I found out about it a day after.
Yeah, there
He
you
wants
go.
to be a part
Yeah,
of it.
you know
so
what I'm
bad.
saying? Like,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you
But
weren't there.
'cause
It
part
was
of
just
me
me and my
remembers
brothers.
it.
I know
Okay.
for a fact it was just me and
All
my
right, I'm
brothers.
sorry.
So
Fucking up.
it was around my birthday time because everybody knows my birthday's in October, so it's a little spooky outside. And we're just watching TV, and growing up, my dad, always sat down, like he would kind of like to punish us. He would make us watch something scary.
That's punishment.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
would
the
have survived
fear,
great in your house.
No,
but
I mean-
the psychological fear.
Oh,
in
okay,
you
yeah, yeah.
that-
Quick note. Scary movies are a punishment. Like, for instance, I said this on Facebook recently. If your kid threatens to run away, show him black phone. I bet you that shit will
Oh,
run
yeah,
across
bet
their
you,
mind
yeah.
again.
Mhm.
Bet you'll never say that shit
Hey,
again.
that's a good psychological trick, though.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
See,
So
good punishment.
So we're at the, we're already watching the movie together as a family. It was Halloween, and then I don't know what took over me, but somebody was standing. We're like in my front, like I had a porch where like you had nothing but glass. I seen somebody standing there, and nobody else seen it but me. So I seen it. My dog started barking. I'm like, "What's she barking at?" I seen it. Shook as fuck. So I'm like, "All right, I'm bugging. I'm bugging." out
How old
right
were
now.
you then?
Probably like, man, I was probably like seventh or 6th grade, so maybe 11, 12.
This
So-
is getting good.
There's a part of the brain. It's called theta, where imagination and creativity happens, and at that young age, it's like you get freaked out.
So
by
I
the
feel like
craziest.
So I seen something there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. Dog keep barking. Like, what's she barking about? My dad's like, same shit. Why she keep barking? Da 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 da. So to let my dog out in my room, I had a whole back porch too, and there was a door to go. Yeah, a whole deck. So
Okay,
that's where
okay.
That's where everybody would let the dog out. So my dad went through the door, lets the dog out. Da 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 da. My dog started going crazy. Then she's like, kind of like, here, just stop barking, like for a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, bro, at the time I didn't know it was my uncle. My uncle was dressed as Michael Myers with a big ass fucking knife, bro. He throws my dad through my door. Legit, through the door.
Oh, this was playing.
100% this is playing. Yo, me and my brother started bugging the fuck out. They started, we're like watching them on TV. This motherfucker's dead ass right in front of us, bro. I have never seen my brothers cry that hard. I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, just imagine just being so froze with fear, like a statue. I was
That
sick
prank
as
is fire.
fuck. So then my mom starts freaking out. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then after like everybody, like my brothers are like just crying hard as fuck, dude, crying hard as fuck. And I'm froze. I don't know what to do. Dude. Like, I'm so froze. I was like, So I'm looking at them. I'm looking back. Like,
Like, what
is this
should I
real
do?
life?
Yeah.
So then my uncle go to like stab him and shit. He like scrapes up the door. Then my dad kind of like rolls over. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah. So then this goes on probably like for 5 minutes, but for 5 minutes it was like probably eternity, dude. It felt like so long. It felt like the worst. I was like, this is. I feel like I was like trapped in my own mind. Like, you know what I mean? I watched this happen on TV and now this is in front of me. I was like, oh yeah, I'm dead. Like, I'm gonna die.
I know what happens.
Oh,
Ain't no coming back.
So then my dad sees my mom, bro. He just starts laughing. My Uncle Sean, he ends up start laughing and shit, dude. My dog comes out, runs up, starts licking everybody. I'm like, yeah, y'all some fucking assholes, man.
Like, I'm out.
To this day, I still never forgive my uncle and my dad for that one, dude.
That's funny.
My
as
ribs
fuck,
hurt.
though. Oh my god.
But every time I have a dream, dude, Michael Myers is there. I don't know,
Yeah, they literally like etched and burned.
bro.
and
Yeah, they
he's in your
installed that
core
like
memory
yeah.
forever.
But my favorite Halloween, character is Michael Myers. Like,
I got my man tatted on me. One of my favorites.
you seen the new trailer?
No.
Halloween
Was it like a
Ends.
15-minute trailer or something?
I did
thought?
not see that.
I didn't
No,
watch
it's
that.
Don't
not.
tell me that.
It's
I
not.
know. I'll watch that.
I saw some big ass trailer or something.
No, what I seen was only I think
a
like
minute
I
or two.
want to say a minute and a half.
Well, I'm happy it's about to end. Like it's sad, but I mean, after the last one, I was like,
I'll
yeah,
give it 10 years till somebody makes another one.
that'd be cool with me.
Like a whole new
That'd be
story.
cool.
But do the original story like.
Oh yeah, this is the original story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just let the
But
shit-
by
let the shit
doing
die.
that,
No, he's never gonna die.
Boost up the old.
He's a evil entity that never dies. So.
Because I'm surprised they haven't redone Friday the 13th yet.
True.
I want to see a whole Friday Jason again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see
Because I feel like we got enough big ass actors to play him, from like Jason Momoa, like put his hair up and shit. Like there's plenty people who could play Jason, who big and shit, who can
well, the
intimidate.
dude that plays Michael Myers don't even. I mean, like, have you seen like what he looks like? He just looks like a regular ass like trucker dude.
Really?
He's just
I've
big
never,
as
I've never
fuck.
seen him before.
He's just tall as fuck.
You got any dreams, John? That
Yeah. So this morning, actually, I don't know what it symbolizes. So if you know in the comments, let me know. 'cause
Was it a
it's-
wet dream?
No.
Oh, okay.
I did wake up. I was sweating though. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoa.
He was acting, my boy.
Papa Molly, I'm sweating.
So this morning, I don't know what it was. It was something along the lines of like a fire pit or like a chimney or something. And I was looking, and they were like, go put it out. So I'm in there and I'm looking at in this like cylinder thing, and I see this little flame, and I'm like, I feel myself blowing. I'm like,
It's
and
not
it's
going out.
and it went out a little bit, and then the flame turned into like a little like person, and it like jumped at me. I swear to fucking God, I screamed, and I think I screamed. I live alone. I swear to God, I think I screamed in my house. I was I woke up and I was like, I think I just screamed.
wait,
How tiny was the person? Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Hey.
small?
Hey, did you say
And it-
scream or cream?
Yeah, about to say.
No, so maybe, John, I don't know. Maybe that little person was like a little part of you, maybe.
I don't
Because
know.
it looked like you?
Maybe there's something you're trying to. Maybe there's something you're trying to put away that internally you don't want to do,
I ain't trying to.
or trying to avoid, or you know what I mean. There's
I thought
there's
I
something
blew it
that you're
out.
not doing that internally you do want to
Do
do.
you feel trapped, John? Do you feel like you gotta like let some shit out?
Or is there something that you know of in your past where you tried to blow it out, nobody knew, and then like this person came about, they're still there, and they can come back from the past and just
Gotcha,
get
bitch.
You? Yeah.
So yeah, that was today, this morning. That was crazy. It was like, I gotta wake up. I can't go back to bed.
Very, very rarely do I dream. I don't
Same.
dream. I like, and
You
if
don't
I
dream?
do,
You don't dream?
no.
I don't, and if I do, I usually see it come to pass.
Okay,
But-
that makes sense.
But there are dreams that like feel like deja vu or like happen the next day. Like it happens in my dream. I wake up and throughout the course of that day, like some 30-second or minute thing that I remember from my dream happens in real life.
In real life, in this reality.
So now, why don't you believe in time travel then?
I don't know.
And there's how you stump your uncle.
But
So-
yeah, no, and that's a fair question. I guess I never looked at it like that, but I can count like numerous times I've had dreams, and the next day something happened.
you like, man, this is deja vu.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna dial back my question. Why don't you believe in time travel?
I guess I better start believing.
You gotta wait for.
I'm not saying you should start believing, but that is a perfect example of.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I mean, if I do dream, it's like really random. Like I'll wake up from my sleep, know I'm up, but accidentally pass back out, and then think I'm up, and then like I'm in a dream. And random,
That's called realm sleeping.
And then like it's
the deepest.
and then random shit happens. Like I'll literally be chilling, and then like next thing you know, I'm on an odd ass adventure, and then like right when I get to the climax of the dream, I wake up like,
Man, that'd be
and the dream wasn't about
worst.
nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what?
You want to see how the story finishes out.
Yeah,
It's like,
pretty
oh,
much.
I can't even
Absolutely.
see it.
It's like, damn. That
I've been
won't even
chased
finish.
before. I've met plenty of people. I've met J. Cole in that realm. I've met Kobe in that realm. I've met like plenty of famous people in this realm. Like where I come across, they either hand me advice or tell me to keep going, and then they usually go on about their merry way, and then it's like back to some like odd ass
Back
shit.
to reality. Yo.
So, do you guys all sleep throughout the night?
no.
I think I do, for the most part.
I toss and turn a lot.
Like, do you like wake up though and physically like get up?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I
Not really.
hardly ever can I sleep through the night unless I'm like drunk, or like
Fucking
like,
pass out.
stupid-
like,
yeah. I wake up maybe like 4 or 5 times a night. I only sleep in like periods, like 2-3 hours. And I'll wake up.
That's interesting.
I'll drink a cup of water and I'll go right back to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, not right back to sleep, but I'll watch a
So
little
you
bit of
never
TV.
got a consistent like 6 hours of sleep.
I would say if I'm completely sober, nothing, I couldn't sleep throughout the night straight, 6 hours straight.
Same.
You need to. Shit.
I
hard.
can't.
You got to get it. You got to find
Like,
it.
dude, like I'll
Fucking-
go to bed at like, let's say I go to bed at 10. I'll wake up at 12:30. I'll go back to sleep at, let's say, 1. I'll get up at 3:30.
When you get up, what do? Don't tell me you go on your phone. If you
Sometimes yes and
Well,
no.
then you're gonna be up.
I wouldn't even say blame it on that. Cause my TV's on.
Well, that's another. Oh, definitely. I don't have a TV in my
no,
room.
you should never. Yeah, I don't got no TV in my room. You should never sleep with the TV on. Actually,
Okay.
that's it. That's like a portal for like evil energies or whatever to enter into like your mind or
It's
whatever.
gonna
I
keep
don't
you
know.
up, and it's gonna.
The fuck?
It's not that it keeps me up. It's just, I mean, low key, I don't like sleeping. I don't like. I'm gonna take this back. I don't mind sleeping alone, but I don't like the idea of sleeping
on?
completely
In the
by
dark.
myself. Yeah, in the dark. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, I used to be like that, but since I turned like 23, I did the same thing. Like I just stopped putting the TV in my room because it's like I'll watch a video and once I'm tired, I turn off my phone. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, it's a
But I
part of
always
like
wake up at 3, 4 in the
unplugging
morning.
when you go to sleep. Like I'm trying to sleep with my phone in the other room, so I have to
Yeah.
get up in the morning to go turn it off. Like once you're up, you're up.
That's
Yeah.
what I've been doing. I have my alarm clock set across the room, and I have my phone in my living room. And when it goes off, I get up.
I'm gonna start doing that. Too.
Yeah.
I don't know about in the other room, but
No, but
Just
as far as me dreaming,
further
though,
away to where I can't grab it. Yes, I like that idea.
I guess like I
It
do
works
dream.
sometimes.
I do dream sometimes, but like now I'm in a state where like I'm trying to have lucid dreaming, where like I'm able to control what I'm dreaming and where I'm going in my dreams. So
That's
like,
fun.
yeah, and it's fun sometimes. But like sometimes I'm just like so tired. I just
Would you call that dreaming or manifesting then?
Dreaming still because I mean, not much you do there really reflects here.
Yeah, I was about to.
Might
I was
have an
about to say
epiphany
that.
or something through your controlling of your dream, but I mean, really ain't controlling nothing.
I want oxygen.
it's a
you know?
chance for me to like try to correct something ahead of the road that I'm going on. Yeah, so
Use it for
in
that.
a, in a sense, it could be like a little bit of manifesting.
I give it that. I like that.
All right, give us 1 second, real quick.
Had a marker since John had to mess up the whole video. So
Well, you should have
sorry,
told me to
guys.
clap.
I wonder if that's what everybody heard who was vanishing. Like, was they heard the click? And
did they hear the whole like?
And so,
Oh, no.
let me-
Spider-Man was like, I don't feel good.
Did we talk about this last week? In retrospect, Thanos really was doing a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was actually a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just did it in kind of a bad way.
His
Why are
logic
you
was
saying
missing.
that?
His logic.
Have you
His
seen
line
What
was
If?
flawed.
Have you seen What If?
No.
Then yeah,
You gotta watch What If.
You
yeah.
gotta What If. You
Yeah,
gotta see What
you
If.
gotta fucking uncultured.
Really good.
So basically,
What is it? Isn't it like a if? What if? It's a what if series. It's not like an actual. It's not. It's,
yes and no, because some of the stuff that happened in What If actually are into the new phase of the Marvel movies.
oh.
So
Yeah, so
Like-
take that.
Captain America isn't Captain America. It was the girl.
was
You've seen
Peggy
you've seen
Carter.
Captain America, right?
Yeah.
It was the girl that he
That
fell in
recruited
love
him.
with.
Yeah. Yes.
She ended up,
Oh.
excuse me, being Captain America.
Oh.
And he was just anybody.
And what actually
And that's eventually gonna happen.
Because
different
dude
universes.
is.
With the Doctor. Have you seen Doctor Strange?
Oh my!
Okay, well, and the one that,
What else happened? I said.
You gotta let them catch up.
Yeah.
Too much to
How
explain.
The what-
unknowledgeable am I about this topic?
the what
I
if,
don't agree.
dude, the what if was the kind of the best way to enter the multiverse.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
And today, Marvel Studios in Hall H, and Saturday night is at the San Diego Comic Con. They released all their projects upcoming and stuff. Like they've already released pictures of the X-Men 97 cartoon series that they're coming back with, and different stuff like that. So it's a big nerd night tonight.
Yep. And they just trademarked, I think, 7 new Marvel.
Well, specifically,
Names.
they trademarked Avengers and Secret Wars
Yeah.
and King's Dynasty in Europe.
Because I heard they're trying to kickstart and like kind of like jumpstart Phase 5 sooner rather than later because there's a lot of complaints and loss of attention and traffic during Phase 4.
I agree. I agree. Shit.
Yeah, you agree between seeing like the last 5 movies.
No, but
that's-
that's
exactly.
from dedicated
what he's saying.
fans. But that's what that's what they were saying about Phase 1, 2, and 3. Like,
It was so
regardless
strong.
if you were a fan or diehard or not, you gravitated towards Marvel.
Phase 1 started off
Phase
slow.
4 kind of like lost the loose audience. Is all I'm getting.
I
at.
agree.
Okay, that's
and
fair.
And now it's become so gated where I have to have Disney Plus and I have to dedicate all these hours to these TV shows and this and that. Then there's another movie. With the movies from Phase 1 to 3, it was everything went in sequence. There was an order to it,
And that was an article.
We're in a different time though.
Yeah, when it's a different time.
Because sometimes you gotta like, for how, in my opinion, how they develop their stuff. Sometimes you gotta like semi break it down just to build it back up with like new characters.
No, they definitely had to. And that was
Right.
the whole point in this.
Do you guys think though that with this Phase 4 they kind of just drop new characters?
It's just
and-
Phase 5, right? Or 4?
No,
It's
Phase
just
4.
Like, do you think that they just drop new characters? I mean, they did, like the Eternals. Like
Well,
they had no base in any other.
They had to.
I will
because
agree
they're
with you on
building
that
the
one.
foundation for the new
Yes and no,
Avengers and
though.
Young Avengers and
They,
stuff.
Yes
they
and no.
had to
Because
give
then
some
they, like-
backstories. They had to give backstories about the Celestials and shit like that. So,
I thought you said slush fields. I was like,
No,
what?
it's Celestials.
Celestials.
so do I kind of feel like
But then this is where it comes into that there is a god that fights nothing but Celestials.
true.
So that's why you introduce certain things, so in that way you have different portals of movies that you do want to make.
And I also like how lately they are introducing new characters in post credit scenes.
They've always been doing that.
But they're like that's also like how they reveal casting. Like at the end of Doctor Strange.
It was
Spoiler alert.
yeah, it was dude
Sure.
from
Charlize Theron.
Come
Post
again?
credit scene.
Come again? Who?
Purple.
oh yeah. Okay, I'm thinking something else. I'm thinking
Okay.
of
Shit.
I'm thinking the end of
I'm over. Oh, you lost me.
Spider-Man.
Purple who?
Okay.
Purple what?
no,
man?
yeah,
Thanos'
his wife,
son?
Doctor Strange's wife.
Yeah.
His
Who
real
becomes
wife.
his wife in the
yeah.
comics.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but
Well,
yeah.
Yep, and just like at the end of Spider-Man, dude from Game of Thrones is out there. He's supposed to be like Nightblade or something.
Oh yeah, the Black Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
That's
it is.
gonna be fire.
Um,
And then Blade is coming into the universe sometime.
supposedly, yeah. I
But
mean,
but like,
I will agree with John that there is too much emphasis on Disney Plus and the.
They're trying to get your money.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
but
And I guess.
but that goes into the whole streaming today. Like the bundle of you can get ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus for what?
$14.
$14 a
Hey,
month.
we're not sponsored by them, so fuck you.
Whoa.
That's real.
man,
Yeah.
that's kind of strong.
That was really
No,
strong.
exactly.
Hulu, you throwing out that money. I want some.
We'll change our tone if you give us some money.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, plus.
You talk about me cussing bad on it.
Right.
On here and aggressive.
Dad, next time you see John, just come at him. How you come at me and Gabe for cussing?
But yeah, I will agree. There is too much emphasis on.
And it's not even like
The streaming.
Yeah.
But I think this is gonna sound bad, but it's gonna take us back to the pandemic and being at home, and I think that's what a lot of things have generated to being isolated
I can see
at
that.
home.
I could see that. And it's not that I'm opposed to having to watch 10 episodes that are an hour long. I'm not opposed to that, but when you say everything now is exclusively on this app and you have to pay me this much money per month to watch these, that's where I'm like, it just kind of loses for me.
Right.
Well, I'm way behind. Way behind.
yeah.
Way behind.
See, well, me personally, I'm way behind too. I just started watching a lot of things. Like I just finished Moon Knight. I just watched Eternals probably like a month ago. I've seen Doctor Strange. I've seen Spider-Man. I haven't seen a new Thor yet. She-Hulk has has that came out yet? No.
Comes
Miss
out in
Miss
very
Marvel.
loose.
Miss Marvel came out. Haven't watched that one yet. Loki's been out. Still haven't watched
And that's
that.
actually one of the most important ones.
I
So
haven't
of
watched
these
that one
four.
either.
time out. You haven't watched Loki?
That's one of the most important
Barely watched
ones.
What If. I watched the What If episodes that I wanted to watch. I watched
So,
the Doctor Strange ones. I watched
I've
the
seen-
zombie one
I've
and
seen
the ending one.
I've seen everything Marvel related on Disney Plus, and I do agree with what you have to say, John, because like sometimes I feel like when I'm watching something, I'm like, do they try to push this too quickly? And then I watch them like, no, but I also get why, like a loose Marvel fan like you are, like how you kind of see the disconnect. It's like
Called you loose.
Don't call me loose.
loosey goosey,
Tight as fuck.
Call him Husky now.
husky head ass. Hey, I'm husky too. It's cool. 16 husky back in the day.
But Disney
anyways.
Plus has a lot more than just Marvel though. Like
True,
I
like
get lost in the Star Wars. Shit
Oh yeah,
on there.
the Obi-Wan series, fire.
And they have all your nostalgic movies that you
Right,
remember
right.
from
So-
Disney Channel. So you get like more than just your Marvel shit.
Right.
So I mean, I think that's what a lot of
National Geographic on there too.
Hey,
Yep.
Nat Geo, hey, they got some shit.
and I think that's why a lot, like kind of like John said, a lot of people get lost because then there's just more than Marvel. There's
It's so many rabbit
yeah,
holes. to go
there's
into.
you can get lost on that app for sure.
So
Well, let's switch gears a little bit, fellas.
okay,
There's a topic up there. What old person tendencies do you have? And I have a lot.
I was about to go to
Oh,
that.
I
Let's
got
see.
one
So
right
I can.
now.
I'll wait, but I'll.
Whenever I back in the driveway, I have to turn down the music. Oh, that's an old person tendency or not?
I wouldn't say back in the driveway, but
Well,
when I'm trying to find something,
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
have
gotta
to
find
try.
something I turn down. I don't know what that has to do with your sight, but like,
always.
I guess I don't know.
you got to be in
People-
tune.
People will question
something
that,
somewhere
like-
new for sure. I'm like, wait
Let
a
me
minute.
let me turn this
Parking
down.
lots. I'm like, wait a minute.
I think turning down. I turn down my radio in my neighborhood just out of respect of where I live.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would never come down y'all street blasting shit. I mean, unless y'all were outside, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't come. I don't. You know what I mean. That's just not me. I don't like coming down people's neighborhood that that I know just blaring shit on the road. Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, everybody's on the road blaring shit. But
Right.
I haven't just. I wouldn't call that an old person tendency. That's just like more of like a respect thing, I guess.
Okay.
You said memory loss too.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. I forget everything. I don't know why. Dude, you ever just look at the TV and it could be a commercial like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm not all the time, but I'm like, man, what the fuck? I gotta change the channel just to see. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I'm watching.
So I don't know if this is like old person tendency. Like, say I'm in this room, right, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go get something upstairs. I'll get upstairs and forget what I'm supposed to get.
That's
Like, my brain's fucking with me. Like,
that's a.
what are you doing up here, bro?
So,
Yeah.
when I was working at B-Dubs, my friend would always tell me when that happens, that's like a vampire. If there's a vampire around you.
Oh gosh.
God damn it.
Because they're I guess
Coming for you.
He was trying to explain like they can put up a shield, and basically when you go through it you have like memory loss.
A little invisible, like,
Yeah. Like
Asshole.
a door.
Or we're just fucking so infused with so much bullshit on our phones and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, what am I looking for?
like my phone would be dying. I go upstairs to get a charger. I forget to get a charger.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Yeah, it's weird.
So some tendencies I have, like once I'm at home, I don't want to leave.
We know.
okay, that's yeah.
And I'm very stuck in my ways sometimes.
We also know.
Yep.
And sometimes like it
That's
gets,
just a Jacob
He's,
tendency.
what are you like? Yeah, go ahead. Reveal more.
Go ahead, just describe
Well,
yourself. You're not that old.
30-year-old.
but I think those are two older people mentalities that I have, that I'm
I
stuck
can
in my
agree.
ways, and I don't like to leave once I'm home. Like
I can agree with that. I mean, the whole like that could be someone's tendency, like old person, like not being want to change their thought on anything, and but for me, y'all know me. Y'all know me.
We know you.
You know,
your list is long as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a couponer. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of old people, just because possibly living on fixed incomes, or if they're just frugal enough where they have tightened their money, their wallet enough, it's like I like doing that. I like looking for a deal. I'll go to his place and say, "What's your special?" I'm not about to like. Let me see what you got. What you got? What's
your
on discount?
special?
What's on discount?
It's interesting.
Where's the
though.
clearance? Where's the clearance track at?
Clearance.
I always start in the clearance. Any store I go into, I'm like, let me go into
Hey,
clearance. and
sometimes
then,
you find some good shit at clearance.
You know what
So
they
why
do?
you just knock it then?
I know I didn't knock it.
You know what's kind of fucked up? Those stores, what they'll do, the clearance is all the way. You got to travel through the whole thing, the whole store to get to the clearance.
But that's by design.
That's by design. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Right to
Tunnel
clear.
vision. Tunnel
So
vision.
you know, like in a grocery
Sale.
store, it's weird because in a grocery store, like psychologically, they put all the healthy stuff outside of the store. And everything on the inside is like not good for you. So like produce will be on the outside of the store.
On the outside
Fresh
rim of
fruits, everything you need is on the outside. Meats, but then on the inside is like chips,
Captain Crunch
Pop-Tarts,
bullshit.
like just
Yeah.
random
Junk food.
stuff
Junk
you don't
food.
need. But and then when you're waiting in line to cash out, you have little items like
Got the little snack.
Snickers.
Nothing but junk
so they're
food.
trying to get your money slowly, just subconsciously.
What about you, Cliff? What are some old people tendencies you have? Your back always hurting. I know that for damn sure.
KD joins TikTok, so KD's on.
I thought you were gonna say join the team.
Oh shit!
But anyway, yeah, I mean they are a team, Chinese team. But I was gonna say I don't like word salad. Like if I'm listening to somebody talking, I feel like it's literally nothing within their words. I get so annoyed and I want to walk away. I do not like
Talk more
word
to the mic.
salad. I hate word salad.
What is word salad? Give us an
Word
example.
salad is just when your conversation has no substance, it's going nowhere, and I'm not getting nothing from it. I'm not learning nothing from it, and you're just talking.
But in a way, I think
Just to talk.
I think some old people just do that. They have.
And I get annoyed by it. I can't. I'd be an old ass silent man before I'd be one of them talking ass motherfuckers just to talk. Like you ain't talking about shit.
because they're so because some people are like older people are like lonely.
They want somebody to talk to. Like I'll make a
somebody.
delivery and like I'm like, hey, have a nice day. Speaking of day, listen,
Back in
other day,
1988.
I'm like, yo, you went through this whole rap. I'm like, listen, sir, I gotta go. Like,
Man.
I don't say
on
it
the
rudely like that, but I'm like, I inch my way towards the car. Like, okay, well, you know,
I think a lot of old people want to talk, but you're saying like you would rather like just.
Shut the fuck up. Let
It's
me
weird.
go on about
It's
my way.
weird trying to podcast if you don't want to talk.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I do want to talk, but it's just like, man, if you ain't talking about nothing though, like, and you just wasting my time, I could be somewhere else doing something productive, listening to somebody who got actually something to say.
So,
I owe you
feel what I
podcast.
mean? Just you wasting my time.
So another question that's on this list is something that I think is very funny. How would you guys survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, that's simple.
Like,
I mean,
what would you
obviously,
do?
don't get bit. Obviously,
No, really.
Yeah, and
Thank
just
you,
avoid
Cliff.
groups as much as possible. I mean, and
Thank
the best
you.
way to survive is just, I mean, you have to be cutthroat as fuck. You know what I mean? Get ready to almost attack anybody that come up. Always have a backup plan like Batman. And I'm trying to find a plot of land where I can just grow some shit and go in the fucking house.
it's like that, man.
And be quiet. I want to grow my shit in silence. I want to eat in silence, and I want to be left alone in silence. That's the best
Okay,
way
so
to
real
survive.
quick, so zombie apocalypse, right?
Okay.
You're with your family. Your
That's a
mom,
problem
gets
already.
bit by a zombie.
She gotta go.
She gotta go.
Oh damn!
She gotta
She
go.
gotta
Straight like
go.
that?
Yeah, straight like
Unfortunately,
I mean, don't act fake shocked by it, Mom. You know what the virus does.
Yeah, I mean that's somebody you care about. You like, man.
I
don't wanna
hope
see
she
you go.
understands.
What if she was like, it's from the fence? I scraped my arm on the fence.
I ain't taking
Well,
no
then,
chances.
then you're in quarantine. You in quarantine for at least 48 hours.
What's,
No,
the,
by
what's
that
the
time-
one movie where his wife was a zombie? He caged her up, like he locked her up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Like he didn't want to kill her or nothing. Like he would feed her and shit.
I know
but
exactly.
It's like
what
an
you're
Asian
talking
movie.
I don't know if it was an Asian movie, but his wife was a zombie.
Well, The
He-
Walking Dead did that with a
He didn't wanna kill her.
daughter.
He like kept her in a room, chained up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
and he
know
would like
what
lower people over there to
Yep.
like keep feeding there.
Yep.
Exactly. But he couldn't. He's like, yeah, no.
Was it on Netflix or no?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I vividly remember that though.
Hmm.
But
But yeah.
you know what I mean. That's what I would. That's what it have to come down to. Type shit like like.
What's your
If I couldn't kill you, listen. Then,
what's your go-to weapon for a zombie apocalypse?
huh?
Go-to weapon.
Anything you fucking grab.
Go
I
to
mean,
weapon?
obviously that.
Baseball
But
a
bat.
I was
flamethrower.
gonna say a spiked bat.
Flamethrower, spike back.
Negan, yeah.
Shit is effective.
Gotta go offset over there.
There you
So,
go.
She's so fucking good.
I mean, I would have just unlimited arsenal. I mean, AR in my house if I wanted to.
Or sword. I can do a sword.
Give me a shotgun.
You gotta be strong though, man.
Yeah, because I mean to cut through ligaments and shit. But I'm trying to poke.
See?
It ain't enough to stop a
You gotta
zombie.
just all head chops.
That's why I say a flamethrower, man. Just
Just light them on fire. They still probably coming towards you.
Sawed
Like,
off shotgun. I mean,
See, that's too much.
you
noise
don't
and
even look like
attractive.
you can hold a shot off a shotgun.
Give me a spiked baseball bat and a good Beretta with a silencer on it. Just something.
What you need a silencer for?
Yeah, I ain't trying to attract more.
They can still hear.
They see you already.
Why you here? Where's coming from?
If I don't got a silencer, potato, man.
There you go.
oh shit.
So, what songs do you think are playing in hell right now?
Master of Puppets.
Baby Shark.
Party in the USA, maybe.
Party in the USA on repeat.
Can
On
we?
repeat, on
Hey,
loop.
that's not a bad song.
I
In
mean,
hell is probably not. Yeah, I mean,
The roof. The
roof is on fire.
You probably pay a bunch of childish ass shit for real.
I'm gonna say the Stairway to Heaven.
damn.
there you go.
It cuts off at the end like.
Or meet me at the crossroads. Crossroads lonely.
The Bones.
That's a good one. They probably got all the heat down there. Let's see, all the new Drake albums.
Gotta Let It Burn by Usher.
Yeah.
Honestly, never mind. the whole album.
Oh, they got R. Kelly. Just all his shit is on like
Repeat.
repeat. That's a
Who
good one.
else?
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't think of any other songs that would be playing in hell.
Whatever Jacob listens to.
Yeah.
Damn, why everybody always comes after my music taste? You, Shanta, Taylor.
Ooh. Never mind. Don't put me in the category together. We're not the same.
Always coming after
So,
my music taste.
What was your topics, John? Over here.
Oh, here.
Oh, last night. Did you guys see last night? Kid Cudi walked
yeah.
off. He didn't get booed off the stage. He walked off the stage because he got hit with shit.
He got hit in the face.
Like, so for me, I get the whole people were upset that Kanye was taken out of that concert because whatever happened.
He still showed up. He came out during Little Durk's set.
Really? So he just didn't perform.
No, he just I think he performed one song, That Beautiful Morning.
Oh,
He came out, did that real quick.
But still, he was the headliner for that night, and it did not happen. So people were upset, and he was replaced with Kid Cudi, and people were throwing shit at him. So like, I only been to one concert, and it was fucking amazing. It wasn't like no one was throwing shit. Like, Gabe, for you with like Travis Scott and the concerts you've been to, like the concert etiquette, is that something like normal? People throwing shit and being rude like that, or? Well, you're also. I mean, also.
The concerts I've been to, no.
Well, I was gonna say you also had people rushing gates and
Right.
throwing. So I mean,
so
what kind of etiquette is that, anyways?
I would say that is kind of low key proper concert etiquette to rush something. We've seen it before. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but it's been done before.
It's not uncommon.
Have you ever been scolded at a concert?
Say that again.
Have you ever been scolded at a like how Kid Cudi yesterday? He was like, "Stop throwing shit, or I'm leaving."
No, I've never been. I honestly, I've been to like 20 plus concerts, and I can honestly say I've never seen somebody throw something at the stage. I could say I've seen some fucked up shit in the crowd
Like
between
people throwing
people.
beer and shit.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like people launching beers just 50 feet behind you and don't give a fuck if it hits you or not.
I just don't understand like that kid, the fucking asshole that threw that shit after he said stop throwing shit.
I think it's
That's
that
clout.
that 30 seconds of fame. That's all it is. You know, I'm that person that technically took him off the stage, hypothetically, which is not cool at all.
And you're hitting it right on the head. Like, these different audiences are not like how the ones even you grew up in. You know, you're going to enjoy a show, and back then, without so many cameras, you know what I mean? You might do some shit like you said, you'll throw it backwards, try to hit a random person in the crowd, but you wasn't doing it towards the person you came to see and paid to see. But nowadays, with all the cameras being everywhere, if you can be the guy that did that shit, you know how many views and much attention come to you.
But I think that goes into which
sad.
kind of I'm gonna like what you said, who you paid to see. Like, they didn't pay to see him, so you're upset. Yeah, but that's not the right way to do it at all, especially through a concert like that.
And someone also mentioned, this morning was like, y'all don't understand what that does to someone's mental. Like
Especially Kid Cudi.
He goes up there and he's pouring his heart out on the stage, and you're throwing shit at him, and it's like, how rude could you be?
I wouldn't even say that's rude, man. There should be a word past rude, man. That's just
Disrespectful.
that's not
Obnoxious.
even past that. I mean, rude and disrespectful, yeah, that's the same thing. But like, that's just
It's obnoxious.
ignorant.
like unhumanly.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to demoralize somebody to that point to where what they love to do they don't even want to do it no more?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I if
wouldn't
I'm
be
Kid Cudi, I
surprised.
love being in front of a crowd and making all y'all feel good. And the moment y'all take that feeling away from me,
Just imagine how he feels. He felt that strongly to say, I'm leaving. Like, I'm walking out. And
it's fucked up. And like I said, in my concert era, I've never seen that. If I seen somebody do that, I probably would have smacked them, especially if it's somebody that I really fuck with. And that, you know what I mean? Kid Cudi, I see you throw something like that, I might really smack you for real. Or I'm throwing something at you. Like, you're not about to throw something that one of the type of artists that made me feel some type of way, made me feel better about myself, or helped me out of a dark place. That's just me, and I think that's what's fucked up about the crowd. People recording it, laughing and shit. It's like, yo, like, nah.
And that kind of goes with
You low key deserve to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Stomp the fuck out. And if you really did get hurt, then you really got hurt.
Well, that goes with a lot of laws and things that happen, policies that are put in place because one person or a group of people will do something and everybody else did not do that. They're kind of suffering the consequences of the changed law, the change whatever. And I bet you that's going to be something that's going to,
100%. I mean, that dude's on camera. They're going to, I mean, he can get charged.
He actually went on his Twitter. He was like, yeah, bum ass or something. He like,
See, no, they take you to court. They're going to rape the fuck out of you and get whatever type of money.
That's assault. You hit him in the face, basically.
That's assault.
So, I mean, I wish to never see it in my day, dude. Like I said, I've stormed gates.
I thought you were about to say the Capitol. This guy's
cut.
Nah, but yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of this Capitol, this is not a MAGA hat. This is a Bubba Gump shrimp hat. I was kind of like hesitant on wearing it. Again. I was hesitant wearing this like far away from the stream because I didn't want to people like, oh, is that a MAGA hat he's wearing? So it's not MAGA. It is
sit between both black guys.
Hey, brothers,
this is our brother.
Bubba Gump shrimp, man. Got it at a garage sale, actually.
No, I'm not gonna lie, man. The world is boring right now.
The world is bored with itself.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I've been saying that.
You know what I mean?
We're
trying to find something new to do, and
it's nothing to do.
It's violence. That's what it. No, it's been violence, so it just seems normal.
But how in a time with all this technology, we have everything in our power to really advance our society, and we choose violence. Literally,
that's all we know. Then I told you the stat, man. We've been colonized for how many years? And I think out of 100% of like a total, I think we've been at war for 85%.
Like I still think
so. There's only been 15% of
peace.
And I still think it's crazy. Like we have two different parties. Like we've been alive this long. Again, we got technology to the point where we still have two dividing parties. Like
the party system is stupid as fuck.
I think it is too because again, then you'll always have a split state of
because people are like,
country
for the party. Like people
should all be under one umbrella.
People are going to find their allegiance or something or a party that they lean to the most. It's like no, because you're gonna go everything based off what they say, and I think that's stupid.
And in most other countries, they do usually have like one political party or one big regime, and again, you just vote the best people in power. It's just that simple. Right.
We are designed to argue, determine something left or right. Not in a sense argue, but to determine something is something and something is not what it is.
We're always in a state of debate.
Yeah, debate. Religion, yes, no. Politics, yes, no. Or
sports,
this
yes.
one
iPhone, Samsung, like
nobody's
Xbox,
PlayStation.
Fuck. I mean, there's some people who really think galaxies and all them are.
You ever seen the Google Pixel?
Yes.
I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know. I mean, is it? Anybody ever seen one in person?
I want to say.
I mean, I have at the phone store, but when I pick it up, it don't feel like an iPhone, so I don't want to fuck with it.
We're not sponsored by Apple either, so fuck you.
We could be though.
We just
no,
everything is left or right.
Yeah, you're right.
Impressive, John.
I think what it is like I gotta start hanging out with Elon because he on some other he trying to go to Mars
until he take over your body.
And then he canceled his deal with Twitter. Now his Twitter's suing him, and he's counter suing them. I'm like.
Who do you think gonna win that?
The person
that shit ain't
with more
money. There's so much money they ain't going to court.
I don't even care. Just
if he signed a deal and there was some sort of clause in there he couldn't go back on it, it's all him.
And I think he was leaning on the whole. He wants to see how many bots are on,
and they wouldn't give it to him or something.
And that to me is weird. Like
if I'm buying this, tell me. Be honest with me. What am I buying? How many bots are really on? There's a lot of bots on the internet now. We just
But from the opposing side, like once you buy it, you'll have the number yourself and you can fix it. Like. So it kind of goes both ways. I find it weird.
Unless they talked about it, like, hey, like some type of agreement, like I'm only gonna buy this unless you tell me, and then they said yes, we said yes, and then you didn't do it. So, right. I mean, or vice versa. So I don't know. That's a big boy conversation. I don't want to be a part of because that's a lot of fucking money, man.
Man,
I mean, yeah,
it ain't a conversation I ain't in on. I don't give a fuck. I ain't even on Twitter, so I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter either.
Oh yeah, I'm on Twitter.
Twitter's so fun.
Speaking of,
I like Twitter.
We need to start pushing that more.
I feel like Twitter is like the New York of apps. Like it's such a big place of
Everybody's
communication. Yeah.
I just went on our thing the other day, retweeted about 7 things.
See,
Our episodes get released, and then we don't tweet nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Gotta push that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Get on your socials and retweet it.
Tweet.
YouTube.
Tweet.
See, I don't go
Every
on
single
Twitter
time.
like that.
That's not an excuse. You have a Twitter.
I just
get
said
on
I
it.
don't go on it like that. That's
Yeah.
all I said.
Tweet.
It wasn't meant to be an excuse or
Well,
anything.
then why just say it?
Don't raise your voice,
It
Adam.
was
Why
just,
you?
it was just a
I know
statement.
you're not on it because I see you're not on it.
Okay.
So
It
then
was
you're
just a
telling me something.
statement.
Tweet.
It takes 2 seconds.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I just say personally, I don't go on.
you know
Twitter.
what?
Okay, shut up.
you know,
You shut up.
Wait, shut up. Okay.
I don't like your tone, sir.
Remember when back in the day it was like 2011, we would be like retweet, like in the
I
basement.
still say retweet.
We were in the basement. We say something like real, and be like, hey, retweet.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I was the first person to start really doing that shit.
Retweet.
Like actually saying retweet in real life. Like,
Gabe's a trendsetter. Everybody.
I mean,
oh, now he's butthurt over here.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm not on social media. I don't know what a retweet is.
I know what social media is.
Oh, so then why can't you get on with social? Why can't you just retweet it then?
I said I'm not on Twitter a lot.
Like you're answering. See, now don't make
it's
me.
crazy because
You're not answering my question.
It costs you nothing. To
I'm on
retweet, though.
Facebook all the damn time, but you don't have a Facebook. So, what's the difference?
You said social media. That's
Yes.
the difference. So what do you mean?
I'm confused.
Facebook is social media.
Share my shit on LinkedIn, man.
All right,
Social media is
Retweet.
everything.
All right,
Instagram,
LinkedIn,
Facebook,
social media.
Twitter.
LinkedIn.
How about
Catch
you
me.
ask me another question, Jacob?
Yes.
Oh, question. Okay, what was your childhood nickname? I know this one.
Everybody, most people here know it. Ray.
Ray Ray.
Ray. It's that simple.
You got a nickname, Gabe?
Nah.
He ain't gonna say
We talked about it. 'Cause
My name is Gabe.
I
That
think
is
we
my
talked about it
nickname.
because he had like a whole bunch of nicknames at one point.
Yeah,
Right.
this may have been like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, this.
My nickname is Gabe.
Yeah, at least 10 episodes ago, we did talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
So ask me another question.
Bum ass.
Damn.
I'll ask you a question. If you could talk to any animal, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Let me talk to a bird.
I was about to say a bird.
Bird.
Because they get, you know, how mobile they are, and where are you going? What are you doing? Like,
Like, where you go?
that's my 2 questions. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck?
What the fuck you doing flying around?
I just
Why are you
seen
flying around?
I just seen you 5 minutes ago. It's you right here. What you want?
So 2 birds.
One
Cliff
stone.
still thinking.
I would want to either talk to a horse or a raccoon because I feel like a raccoon could give me the most interest because they always into shit.
They would
They-
have
they're in the
gossip.
streets.
They be gossip.
In the
Yeah, be
streets.
like, hey man, motherfucker down the street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think raccoons could, or just a horse. Like, just I don't know. You a big majestic motherfucker. How you feeling?
How you feeling, bro?
You technically like
Probably,
a big ass
probably
dog.
an elephant.
Yeah, elephant.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got one. I got another one.
You already said a bird.
I'm like, yeah, I would want to know, like, what's your oldest memory, elephant? Because they got good memories. Like,
True.
what was it like before we got
A
here?
dinosaur.
They're fucking violent.
An alive animal, Jacob, not a fucking.
Anyways,
No, it says
That's for time traveling.
it says if animals could talk, which one would you talk to?
how are you gonna talk to something that's
Well,
dead?
technically,
It didn't
Yeah,
say
it
if
can't
it's
be an
alive or
animal. It's
dead.
a
Oh
lizard.
my.
A
Answer
dinosaur's
my.
not-
How are you gonna
But
talk to
isn't-
something
but
that's
isn't a
dead?
lizard part
it's
of
a
it?
bird.
But isn't a lizard?
Well, you already
an
said
animal?
bird. No,
I know.
because they're related to chickens and shit. So technically, dinosaurs.
So then
are
say a
birds.
crocodile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's retract then. Let's talk to a
Living
megalodon or
Hey.
a great white.
Have
Yeah.
you fucking dealt with
Actually,
Megalodon?
I would want to talk to a turtle because turtles live for mad long years.
Fucking ever.
And I would want to talk to a monkey
hungry?
or a
Do
chimp
I
or
taste good to
anything
you?
of
Like
those.
an orangutan.
Yep.
I'll bring it.
Because
Am I
they know
salty?
how to
Am I
use
sodium?
their feet. And I want to know how to use my whole body like they do.
There you go.
Oh, I mean,
There you go.
they probably have more.
Teach
Because
you
they
a
run
thing
on
or
all
two.
fours too, so it's like, yeah.
I mean, I feel like we could do that. We would look stupid as fuck, but
We'd probably be in more shape though,
exactly.
because we're using our whole actual body. So.
Mm-hmm. That's like me going up the stairs.
So like
when I was
any
younger.
type of
I still do that
orangutan
now.
or a turtle.
There you go. I mean, bears and like motherfucking walruses, sea lion,
Sea
There's
lion.
so many.
You went from bears to walruses. You said bears
That's
and
a
walruses.
joke.
I said, hold on. wait.
Flamingo, ostrich.
There's a lot of man. Just call me Dr. Doolittle. I want to talk.
That's
to
what
all
I'm
of them.
saying.
Hey, I actually just watched the second one the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Both of them are good.
Right. Solid movies.
Mid.
Mid.
Damn.
Damn.
Because I feel like cats would be assholes. I don't want to talk to them.
Hell no, they'd be like,
They
fuck
think
off.
they
Like,
gods
fuck
on
you then.
Earth. Nah.
Fuck you, dumbass cat.
God damn. Well, on the topic
You
of cats,
own a cat.
Wait, on the topic of cats,
A couple of them.
Wait, on the topic of cats, we got the new video game out, Stray. Have you seen that?
Oh, you're an actual cat and you're going around the city.
Y'all were talking
Jacob,
about this. And I
Jacob,
was
pull that up.
so-
Pull it up. What's the
yeah.
premise of it?
Can you say please?
Please,
No.
Damn.
please.
Por favor.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, y'all was talking about this outside. I haven't seen it. I'm glad I haven't seen it. I'm not a cat person. Anybody that's a cat person, I'm sorry. Each his own. You do you.
So is this?
That's a dope logo.
So the cat is basically like just wandering the
Yes,
streets of like.
play as a cat.
Ooh, a third person. Go up, Jacob.
Why is that?
Please.
Give me, I mean, I don't. Even as a dog, that doesn't sound appealing. Just running around as a
Cyber
dog.
City.
You might as well play
Oh,
Animal Crossing.
doesn't tell us what it's about though.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Steam 10 out of 10. IGN 8 out of 9. 98% of people like the video game.
And I bet they're all cat lovers.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
It's like a Sims version just for cats. That's how I look
The
at
story follows a stray cat who falls into a wild city populated by robots, machines, and viruses. So to return to the surface with the help of a drone companion.
You got to think though, because cats been around since like the Egyptian days.
I mean, so have dogs though.
it. Can
in
it be a
sense.
Maine Coon or like a Blue Russian?
Hey, Mancoons are pretty cool cats.
Or a
I really
Bengal
want to
cat?
see what they
Jacob-
saw.
Jacob, go
those
to the,
cats
pictures.
in the Egyptian days.
That's why you should watch Moon Knight.
Okay.
It's about nothing but Egyptian gods and like
Oh, I'm
they're
into that.
in Egypt, like
Aw.
they're in like
I
the
kind of know a
pyramids
cat
and
looks
all
like
type
that.
of shit.
It's
My cat
interesting
Pyro
though.
looked like that a long time
Just
ago.
to go on that though, Gabe, because like I feel like
Is he playing
we're still
pool?
trying to understand how the pyramids were built.
Is he playing
And I feel
pool?
like they use the vibrational energy to pick up those stones instead of like physical people.
That's a. We got enough time. We can talk about it. Fuck it.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say it is a two-part of vibrational energy to where they did something to where something reacted, and it was kind of like an advanced like force field. I feel like like magnets.
Okay.
When you get two
you
opposite
go.
sides of magnets,
Yeah.
what's it gonna do? So if you have whatever you can, let's say it's gold, right? But they had plenty of gold back then. If you could find something that reacts to gold opposite than what is going on, and you have enough force to push it, I feel like you could. And with enough help and the strings and enough people, actual manpower. So it's a two-part thing. I think it was definitely some brute force, but I think it was definitely more of a scientific level to where we don't understand because it was so simple that we don't look at it like that no more. We are always trying to look further than what we need to understand something instead of just looking at the basics and just going from point A to B. We want to go from A to B to C to D to E to F to G to the whole alphabet.
Right.
So they're just going from here to there and that's it.
I don't know, because like you look at a pyramid though, like you have to be precise. Like your math skills have to be like exact because you're like 1/8 off or something.
Right.
It's gonna look like.
And I think that's the simplicity of it. Just being so technical that's it.
So they say like math
Instead of being beautiful
Yeah.
or you could be perfect, quote unquote, but maybe it doesn't look the right way. Think there's 3 different size pyramids. Somebody said, okay, we did this size. Okay, now let's do the next size. Boom. And then the next size.
And everybody has their own measurement system when you think about it. You know what I mean? It's not like throughout mankind they haven't learned how to measure something, whether it be from here to here, and they call it, thumb, pinky, whatever measurement.
Right.
And then that's how they built the block. And like you said, if you have like 200 people pulling this motherfucker up a nice
I don't think that
incline.
happened though. To an extent, I don't think.
That's why I think it's a 2-part system to where
Yeah.
something is reacting like I said, the magnet to where it's starting it.
Yeah.
But then I think that's where the group effort comes into where
But these are
at
like
some point-
slabs of concrete, like tons.
100%, no tons.
You're expecting these people to pull it up on a grade that's like 10% or higher? No fucking way.
But here's the thing though too, for all we know, like the thing they're pulling it up because you have to figure they understand like there ain't no way we're pulling it up without some type of help. What if they put like some type of wheel system underneath
Right.
it?
They had the little.
So that way it does some of the work too.
And another
versus
thing,
dragging it.
I feel like
Because there's a lot of
they
minds ahead
never
of their time.
went straight from the bottom to the top.
No, it was always like a study, like maybe like this, like a study.
They would
spiral.
build a ramp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So let's say the pyramid's over here, and then they're building the ramp to where the top is over here. So that way they're not the incline of it is and flow with the pyramid. And then once you actually have the top, that's when you take back all that walkway.
Man, just imagine the fucking manpower that had to take though. Just
Not even the manpower, just the amount of people.
That's why I
I'm
feel
saying,
like
manpower.
they didn't do it by themselves. They had these other beings helping them move these stones and stuff.
And you gotta also, but it also took like,
There's
them,
definitely
like
some
over
other
100
beings.
years to build these things. It's not like they did it
Just
within
like
in like months.
20,
Yeah.
Like the Great
But-
Wall of
and
China.
these took
But
over 100
and
years
I think
to
that's
build.
kind of another thing. Like,
Damn, like 10 generations will work on one pyramid.
and
When you think
that's
about it.
and that's
Crazy.
not even the original person's idea. So think about
It's
that.
just carried on from.
But then
son
I
to
think
father,
that's
father to son,
Yup.
like over and over. Like, hey, this is the blueprint. Don't fuck it up. These motherfuckers listen.
Yeah, even like to think about like some of the kings back in the day, like they were only like younger than us,
Yeah,
and
they
they
were,
died before they were like 21.
Mhm.
So it seemed like
like
they were
Tut.
like
Tut was like 11 years old, and that motherfucker was like a king.
a king.
He died
Can
when
you imagine being a king.
then he
of
had
a
like
whole,
scoliosis, and he couldn't walk anymore, and it was at like the age of like 27.
He's still developing at 11. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's just crazy to think about though.
Man, that world was so small back then, though.
For sure.
And all you knew was you were either it's kind of like today. You're either born into the success or you're working to it.
Yeah, that's right though. And it's cool to like. I definitely want us to take a trip, or if you can't take a
I
trip,
definitely want
to
to
go
Egypt.
because I feel like those hieroglyphs are like reflections of what we're doing right now, and like we have emojis. That's like hieroglyphs. So we
it
can
would be
code
so
stuff
lit
just the
if
same
we went
way.
To Egypt. If we went to Egypt, I'll never forget that shit. Camelbacking.
That's one of those like
Motherfucking
life.
I'm doing that's on my bucket
experiences,
list.
like, yes, we have to.
I'm gonna do that before I die.
I would love to,
That'd be lit.
and I want to go to Antarctica. I know you got family out there, right?
Alaska.
Same shit. I mean,
I got a cousin up there.
They're two different places.
Yeah,
sure,
you're talking
dude.
about the South Pole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Right. So no, but even Alaska though, like, what's in Alaska, bro?
Well, you see the Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Bears, Russia ain't too far from there.
It's a different kind of atmosphere.
I don't know. Take me to Antarctica so I can see the ice wall.
Nah, I'm cool. I ain't trying to see a big block of ice.
It'd be
I
cold.
do.
There's something behind the
I
ice
do.
wall.
Man,
I would like to see the
think there's-
whales jump out the
The
water.
Avatar.
I wouldn't say there's something behind it.
Avatar.
But there is definitely a
last
lot
year-
of shit probably trapped in that motherfucker.
The Last Airbender.
It's stuck in
This
there like
motherfucker
this.
said.
So, like, do you think at some point they took like a nice sized big ship, traveled to that wall, let their fucking like big ass or
Drill through it?
jets take off and like look over that wall? Do you think they at least explored over the wall at any point, or do you think they just nah?
Yes and no.
I mean, you got to. I'm curious.
There's islands in the world that people can't go to because that's their
It's restricted,
Yep.
quote unquote.
no, and there's
And there's
also
people that have always lived there and will never leave there.
And they
and
never
there's
seen
some
us.
places in the world. I don't know if it's an island in Russia, but there's like this one mountain like place where you're not allowed to go because if you go there, like you legit lose your mind and eventually will kill yourself. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's called. It's crazy as fuck. Like I think a group of 7 went there. They weren't supposed to. Somehow snuck there. All 7 ended up dead.
You ever see the movie Old
that.
by M. Night Shyamalan?
No, I have not.
That's the
yet.
one they were on the
Don't spoil
beach
it.
or something. They were like growing.
They show up to this place and it's like a
Don't
little
spoil
threshold,
it.
and like once you go
Yeah.
past it, you can't get out of the beach. And
Man,
like
that
basically,
shit was
like
crazy.
your age process is like so fast. Like you would turn 7 to like 25 in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that movie was
Yeah.
nuts.
It's a good
Damn.
movie.
I kind of wonder what
Give it a chance.
happens.
I gotta watch it.
Spoiler.
Go watch it.
Spoiler.
I gotta watch it.
It's a good movie to watch.
Don't
though.
spoil it.
Yeah,
Because you show up to this, all I would say is you show up to this vacation place.
resort type of deal.
Yeah, and then like they want to show you like this part of the beach or island that's just reclusive.
people
blah,
die?
blah, blah. Oh yeah, and then like
here we
after going through these woods and shit, like you end up at this nice reclusive place, and then like you try to go back out, and
Trap
and if you go
this is
back too deep
beautiful.
into the woods,
Yeah.
like you start passing out and shit, and then you end up right back at the beach.
Wow.
Because it's like a force field keeping you from like going back to where you came
Does
from.
anybody escape?
Oh yes,
I'm
they
not gonna
really
spoil
have
the
to
movie
solve
for you.
the shit.
Yeah, you
They
really have to
solve the
like
shit.
sit and like.
Oh, so it's like a mind.
Thinker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was wild because
Yeah,
I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck I would do.
Oh, speaking of movies, Nope came out.
Ah, man.
I didn't watch it.
I don't know.
No,
No,
it
it
came out
just came out in
yesterday.
theaters.
Somebody
I'm gonna
said
go try
that
to
the
see it next week.
previews does not do it justice. It's not.
Yeah.
That's not it.
That's
It's
what
not-
That's what's kind
No.
of getting me.
And I love that. I love that that's actually happening because I feel that a lot of movies get spoiled with the preview.
Yeah,
I totally
like
agree.
all the main points are in the preview, but like
I
not
don't like
this
that.
time. No,
But then, like the main points that are in the preview, not even in the movie. That's what we doing. Some of the times. I'm not gonna say every single time. Most of the time.
But no, to get into the mind of Jordan Peele though, because I watched a clip and he was like, suspense movies. People love suspense. Like you can have a whole movie of suspense and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Good movies are like the Blair Witch Project is the one that's like suspenseful, but what really happens?
That fucking phone one you just said.
Man.
Black Phone. Like,
Fuck that. Fuck.
That's a crazy movie too.
That's a suspenseful movie for me. Fuck that.
Yeah, I like those type of thrillers, like psychological,
Nah, that shit
suspenseful.
that shit is different.
Yeah, like riding a roller coaster. You don't like the ride, what?
The Millennium.
Because you get up there, it's like it hangs for a second.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm weird. I'm sorry.
Your pussy is calling my name.
All right, so there was one more question though. What's the weirdest thing you're afraid of?
I'm afraid of needles, like big, long needles, but that's not weird. I wouldn't say weird.
I can't say
I don't
that.
know.
That's fucked up. I can't say that. No.
I mean, all my shit is like realistic shit. I don't think it's weird. Like, I believe all planes should be equipped with motherfucking parachutes versus fucking airbags and shit until we get a parachute system on the plane. Because, like, I much rather, hey, versus put on your backpack, 50-50 chance, nigga, try to land.
He said it's on you
Jump
after
out the-
this.
Yeah, jump.
Weirdest.
I get to jump out the door, and again, it's up to me to be strapped up and
I think.
land right.
I think for me
feel me,
personally,
I feel that.
the weirdest thing I'm afraid of is like taking back the garbage cans one day, like after they got picked up, and a raccoon being in there and like jumping out
And
fucking
grab
me
you?
up, and just like biting me or like scratching me or some shit.
You don't want rabies?
I'm just.
Give me the rabies.
I'm not trying to get fucked up by a raccoon or anything. So I guess that's the weirdest fear I have. Fuck y'all. I'm out. I'm done talking this whole episode.
Damn.
No.
I really don't got no fear. I mean, I guess my only like fear would like me losing my dog or something like accidentally, like as far as like he gets out or
Like
something.
weird, like you get attacked by a swarm of like I don't know mosquitoes or something.
Something.
I got a good
Okay,
one.
I got a good one out there.
You want to go first?
You can go ahead.
A weird fear of mine, I don't like giving blood because I believe at some point my blood will find its way to a lab and I will be cloned. Because you can clone people and shit now. So
Yeah.
that is a weird fear of
Okay.
mine. I don't like giving blood because I believe I will be cloned.
Like
somewhere
sure,
off in the
donate
road.
your blood. Yeah.
All right.
Y'all got enough in the world.
Will we ever get that desperate to have another cliff though?
I don't know. I don't know.
That was just disrespectful.
We need more clips in the world.
What if they like, you know what? I like his physique. Maybe if we clone him, he could be a good super
What if,
soldier.
what if they wanted to get somebody to elbow you again?
Okay, then they got somebody helping me. Well, anybody can help me.
Or
It doesn't
damn
gotta be
bows.
cliff.
Somebody, it's a whole universe of somebody's elbow and Jacob.
I would say a weird fear of mine, honestly, is I don't like to sleep naked because I feel like somebody could break into my house and potentially attack me or rob me. So what am I gonna do? Jump out the bed butt ass naked? And,
Hell fucking yeah.
I would. You gonna fight somebody naked?
No.
What if you got an erection too? What you gonna do? You gonna fight somebody with a hard dick? You not doing that.
If I got to.
dead
Got
ass?
to. Yeah.
Hard dick, everything.
If I got, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I might gouge your eye out with my shaft. Like,
He's all oiled up. Like let's get it on. Then what?
Why are you oiled in bed, sir?
Yeah, what you doing? Right. There's a lot of questions I need to know. Like I had a sweaty dream, so I was watching Cops.
might suffocate him with my ass. Just sit on his face.
John just wakes up. But no, I don't like to sleep naked. I feel like something's gonna happen to me where
I get you. I don't sleep naked, but if I would be okay with this. Fuck, what's up? We'll square up.
dead ass though.
And you can naked too.
Don't make this
Hey,
awkward.
hey,
You get
fair
naked too.
fight. Make it fair. Hey, pause. Wait a minute. Pause.
Yeah.
I'll fight you, but
You gotta be naked. No, nigga. That's not how it's going down.
I know.
If I was a robber, I'd be appalled. Like, what the hell? Get naked? What do you mean?
Exactly. You get him out there.
I'm giving you a swift kick right up the dick, dude. No, yeah.
I mean, at that point, you can also threaten to rape him. Like, if you don't leave and I fuck you up, I'm gonna rape the fuck out of you. At that point, they gotta really think about robbing you.
well, listen. We're gonna have to bleep some of this out. When you hear about the you know why, all right?
Okay, I'm gonna grape your ass.
That sounds
You gotta do
even
that on
worse.
some sites. You gotta say grape.
Ooh, man.
That's probably like the easiest way to get out of a fight, though. Like,
You just act crazy.
Until they look at you like, I want that.
And if you say that shit as your dick grows, I think they'll really think twice.
yeah, see, you'd be like,
If you don't leave now, I might grape you if you're unsuccessful. And your dick gets hard in the middle of saying that, I think I might turn the fuck around. Like, okay, this
Ain't it?
guy's
What if they
serious
call you
business.
on your bluff then?
but hey, yo, suck my dick. And you're like, all right, pull it out then. Then what? You're gonna be like,
Oh.
yeah, see? Stuck, yeah.
No, you know what?
You want me to get butt ass naked back? He started to start stripping and shit.
You know what? Grab his dick and twist it. That's all you do.
He said, "Oh my god, dude!"
Fuck it. We already in a weird
That picture
situation.
you sent to the group when you're getting jumped and they say like,
Open his asshole up.
whoa, what the?
It's like,
please.
you ever see the Haha Davis one? It's like he's getting jumped. He's like, man, I hope they don't pull out a gun. They already jumped. Like, shoot that motherfucker. He's like, wow.
Oh god,
My ribs.
that was a good laugh, right?
All right, yeah. For the next, probably like the last 10 minutes, you might not hear a lot of shit. But
We got wild towards the end.
Yeah.
Oh, we posting all that shit. That's a clip. That's
Alright.
TikTok.
All right, so we're at an hour and some change.
It's time for our
You
mental
want to get
health
into
check.
the mental health?
Hold on, disclaimer: the robber that breaks in is a man, so no female feel offended. Okay, I think I need to add that
Yeah,
disclaimer.
we raping dudes out here, I guess.
Strictly.
Strictly men. That's it.
I don't want your wife. I want you.
Hide your kids, hide your husbands.
No Vaseline.
Okay, all right. Hey, now. Hey, now.
So,
Ice
Cliff,
Cube.
since you over here talking about gouging people's eyes out with your
Yeah,
shaft,
shit.
how you feeling this week mentally? Because last week you were low.
I'm still low. I'm at a 3 or a 4. I'm not up there.
I thought you were up there higher. I
I
thought
went
you
up a
that
point or
last
two.
comment.
No, this conversation helped. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, 3, 4. Life is
If I
happening.
rape a dude, I rape a dude. It is what it is. I don't even give a fuck.
Hey, man, shit's been going on for thousands of years.
Yo,
Ask the
guys.
Romans. Just saying, Julius Caesar raped a lot of men too, whether you know it or not. But with that being said, though, no, 3, 4, but I'll get better. I mean, I'm growing. I'm not going down, so that's a good thing. And I mean, it is what it is. Life is life.
John, how you
don't
feeling?
care.
Oh, me, dude, this week was rough. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. I'm at a 5. I'll say a 5.5, 5.5, because it's just been a really rough week. I can't speak on a lot of it, but it's just you gotta breathe. You gotta make sure that you stay true to you and know that even if people question what you do, why you do what you do, if you have a reason and it's valid, just be okay with that.
There you go. Self-validation. That's all
And
you
that's
need.
John's cliff note for the day.
Yeah. So I'm good. Everything's good. I was able to see my niece the other day. So everything.
shout-
Yeah.
Ruby?
I love her. I kill for her.
Don't look at me.
I don't know why I looked at you. I kill you.
I don't want no problem.
You don't want no problems.
I don't know why.
He said, I'll kill him.
How you feeling, Gabe, after he just looked at you like that?
I'm a little scared now.
He said not Michael Myers scary, but I'm kind of...
Yeah, I got people saying they're going to kill me, rape me. I guess I don't know what's going on, man.
sleeping naked, baby oil.
0.5 less because John threatened me.
Yeah, right, yeah. I would say, man, me and Cliff been in the dumps the last 2 weeks, man. I've been seeing him do it, and I've seen people reach out to him, and I've been meaning to reach out to him, but I feel like us Scorpios just kind of want just to be, I don't know, I don't want to say
Space.
Space.
yeah, but you know,
No,
we
that's
just,
a good word.
that's the best way to put it. We want to deal with it our own way and on our own at the end of the day, which is kind of bad, but you know, that's how we know how to cope with our own feelings.
I guess that's the thing with guys though. Like we are very quick to like self isolate and like try to figure out our own problems because like we vent our problems to somebody else. It's like, what are you really gonna do?
It's
about
like
this
I said last week. I could complain, but you know what I mean. The only people that's listening is people right here in this room. So it's just like outside of that.
Plus our beautiful audience.
Yes,
We love you.
at the time. This is live right now.
Besos.
Right. But I would say I'm about a 5 with John. I'm just trying to find myself, just trying to be better. You know, every day at a time. Get up, make sure everything's good. Been getting back in my music bag a lot, man. I've been playing a lot more music. I got away from that. I think that's why low key my mind's been drifting away.
Did you listen to the new Division single? It's about cheating and being okay. Like he's like, it's okay. I'm coming back to you, but don't.
That's toxic.
Yeah, it's very toxic. I'm like,
Kind of like Giveon shit then.
No.
that album is fire, man.
He's talking about cheating. And,
Yes.
I mean, Giveon's talking about that shit. I did not see.
You gotta quit normalizing that shit.
I seen that he dropped something. I didn't.
I think it
listen
came
to
out yesterday, Friday.
I seen that new Uzi. I've been just bumping new Uzi.
Oh, it's
I
good.
I gotta get to it. I love
SoundCloud on.
SoundCloud only.
SoundCloud. Well, there's a couple songs on Apple now, but he
I'll
dropped.
wait till he
I
make
want
it
to say he
official.
like dropped maybe like 8 or 9 songs on SoundCloud that are new, and only like 3 or 4 are on Apple.
I couldn't believe Division said he was like, just because I cheated doesn't mean I don't love you. I'm like, what?
Nigga, what?
Yes.
You know what? Because there's something online where, again, there's this weird toxic man masculinity thing where men are allowed to cheat because we're just fucking to fuck, and whoever we have at home, that's who we really love, and you should just be okay with that. But if a woman goes out and cheat, she pretty much loses her value and everything. I'm of the mindset, if you are in a monogamous relationship and that is understood, you do not love your partner if you go out and fuck. You don't. You don't. You can't convince me. I don't care how bad the bitch is. You got to test
That's
drive
not
it.
love,
No,
that's lust.
Thank you. And I think a lot of people can't cope with that. There's a difference between love and lust. And when you lust for somebody, then you can't love somebody else. You barely love yourself if you're lusting over shit. And that's just real shit right there. Grow the
What
fuck
if
up.
you don't love yourself? That's why you're doing it.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's like a extension of that, though. You're just lashing out to see, like, does this make sense? Can this
And the
temporarily like make me feel
and the
okay?
person you're telling
It's
I
like an
love you to,
attention
you're,
thing.
And he
you're
said
torturing them.
He said in the single he said you knew who I was when you got with me, basically. Like you knew I was.
I'm a scoundrel.
He said I was hot or what a hot shit or whatever. He said something along those lines.
I don't like
I
that
mean,
neither.
that's like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a cheater before you. I'm gonna cheat with you." No,
yeah.
no, that doesn't
it's
make
very
sense.
bad logic.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
yeah, that
See,
means-
that type of shit, I kind of don't want to get down with. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all for R&B. You know,
exactly.
That's
Yes.
not R&B though.
no, that's what I'm saying.
They used to sing about
But that's
making
labeled
love
as
to their
R&B.
ladies, appreciating their ladies, like.
And if you know you popping, then be single. You can't be sitting here. You knew who I was, and because a lot of ladies will sometimes sacrifice, be blinded by money or whatever you throw at them because you can afford that. But you can't sit there and abuse that power when you're like, well, I've been doing this before you. I'm gonna do it after. Then don't be with her. Just tell her what it is from the jump. Don't be having her come home expecting it's just you and her, and then you're just like doing all these games because you don't want her fucking the next man. Grow the fuck up. It can't be having your cake and eat it too.
So what number were you gave? We got off topic a little bit. I forgot your
Yeah,
number.
we're definitely.
Sorry.
That music was
Right.
sidetrack.
No
I
toxic
think I said a 5.
Okay.
Because John said what, 5.5?
5.5.
Right.
And then you said just subtract the 0.5 because
Right.
you threatened me.
Yeah, yeah, he did threaten you. I heard. We got on camera.
Yeah.
I'm a solid 6.5. I'm
Damn. So you got to bring it up on the number.
well because like,
that.
I'm
There we
approaching
go.
a time like I'm gonna start like I'm taking a couple weeks off golf. Like I'm gonna start like so I go
think
Like he,
every
he
couple-
goes all the time.
like
or
every
something.
couple months. Like I feel myself sometimes like I go like I don't want to say 0 dark 30, but like I go into a cocoon. Like I don't want to do much. I don't want to do anything.
You think he was Bron?
so is that like a pattern you want to break, or are you just realizing like this is
It's something I need.
you need to like constantly, consistently like go into not a dark
Not,
place,
not a
but
dark
like
place, just a secluded place.
isolate yourself.
Just isolate myself from different things, just so I can appreciate it more when I go back into my space.
Okay.
But that goes into the stigma of the guy shit that we just said, that we all want to handle our own shit too.
Yeah,
on our own.
yeah. But yeah, that's why. Yeah. I'm
Why do you think we're like that?
Just our upbringing.
Just, yeah, I think just
Yeah.
But why though?
Because they
Me
it's
a stigma.
It
Just
is a
because,
stigma,
like, I believe a old stigma is guys don't express themselves or kind of get looked at funny if they over express themselves or express themselves and show emotion to a certain extent. Because I know people look at me sometimes when I tear up, like, why the fuck is this dude here? I speak emotionally with passion. Like that's how I express myself. And it took me until I was 25, 26 to really understand, learn how to do better with it and stuff like that. Like, I even get into some disagreements with Shanta, and she's like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "Bitch, because I'm crying. Like, I can't always control that."
Ooh, she don't hear that on the podcast. Just
You
call
said
her
bitch. You ain't say
There are some times
You don't be saying bitch.
I say it
You don't be
respectfully.
saying bitch.
I say it respectfully.
There's no respectful way to say bitch to your woman.
Where's
It's
my
like-
grilled cheese?
but it's
Go
like,
make me a
but it's like, don't
sandwich.
call me out
Hey.
because she'll call me out. Like, I can't talk to you when you like do that. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I can't always control
Bitch.
it.
That's the Shandy
It's
Did you
just-
talk.
say bitch after that? Before
Nah,
or
nah,
after?
Nah. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I can't always control it, so
You
therefore,
can't control when you call her a bitch, or
no, I can't control when I tear up.
Tourette's.
Fuck yeah. But I'm 6'6".
no. I think me personally,
Like, do you talk emotionally? Like, do you?
do you?
I
I'm
know,
the
I've
most
seen
probably
you.
most passionate talker that I've ever known.
But do you think there's a
with
difference
straight
between-
emotions?
Between being passionate and being emotional, do you think there's like a fine line to where like you will let your emotions speak more than your passion, or do you think they're one and the same?
If I am being emotional, and if I'm being emotional, I'm talking about something I'm passionate about,
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
and vice versa.
Because if you're emotional and you're just talking, you're talking out of like not
Out of
really
lust.
logic,
Right.
Kinda out of lust, like
per
you
se.
said.
Like, but
Out
if
of
you're
just
like
Fear of the moment.
passionate about something, I'm logical about this. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm really into like this
Yes.
thing.
Yes,
what's your number, Ash?
I agree.
I'm at a 7.5.
There you go.
Damn,
Life's good. I separated myself from this belief of like knowing and believing. There's no like it's like this is what it is or it's not. Like I know I can do this or I can't do this.
Okay.
That's the space I've been in lately. So overall just dealing with my job, trying to develop an exit plan now because I feel like
Yeah, they had my man's fucked up on Monday.
You said you reached your pinnacle. You trying to move on?
it's
to
not
other
even that.
things?
It's just like you go into a space and you want to absorb and learn information from
Do you so you feel like you reached your limit there
per se, yeah.
of professional growth there?
There's a lot of different like energies I have to deal with at work, and I'm like, I don't want to keep pouring into that because it's going to take away from me what I'm doing. So
And that's fair.
yeah, that's where I am, like a 7.5.
got
And
it.
of course, I need some food in my life. So
Same, I'm fucking
You got
starving.
you got a note for us, Cliff?
Yeah, I got a note. I got
This
plenty
ep-
notes.
This episode was brought to you by Creative Genius Brand. You can find our merch at creativegeniusbrand.org.
Yep.
IOU.
I almost wore my hoodie today, but
John did because
You
he's the
see
best.
it. You see the
With
shit.
his Magna hat on.
relax.
Come on, man.
Chill,
Why?
bro.
It's Bubba Gump.
Damn.
You got a MAGA hat on then.
No, I don't. It
I
says
see
Cleveland.
red brim. Yeah, no, I see red.
says
They
Cleveland.
might not be able to see that.
I'm trying to bring Trump back,
Ain't it? You want to sneak this?
Damn. I thought you would appreciate my shirt today too.
make Amigos great
You know
again.
what? I own that shirt, and now that I know that you have it, I might not wear it again.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
That's honest.
I thought you stole it from mine. I'm like, he got my medium on. That's awfully tight on him.
You see the sleeves are up
You know what I'm
here.
saying? I'm like, man, who you trying to get a tan?
Hey, I do got a tan. I'm over here looking.
All right.
Okay. You have to remember that the hard days are what make you stronger. The bad days make you realize what a good day is. And if you never had any bad days, you would never have the sense of accomplishment. And that's by Allie. Can't read her last name because it's stuck in the cloud.
Damn.
Allie, whatever your name is. Period.
Preach.
Period.
This has been an episode of It's On Us. Again, make sure you go to our pages, like, subscribe, comment.
Twitter.
Video, we're live now,
YouTube.
so
We're
Comment.
Your-
comment. Let us know what you think.
And retweet it, favorite it, whatever you could do. Everybody who is on social media.
Do your part.
There you
Help
go.
us out.
Pass it forward.
Love you, Mom.
Ciao.